throw some big old balls and try and run an aggro tri-lane, which I highly doubt.
It's definitely possible, but I don't think it's ideal here. The only thing...
Try and cut past the tower, and it looks like they're going to pay for it. Yonasamfan going to be caught by this stun out. The heals go down. Sealkid is now going to be silenced up. They do have a lot of magic wand charges. Unfortunately, it's just not enough. Sealkid silenced out for too long, is unable to get that shallow grave. They could have turned that fight.
At least one, maybe two.
Yep, Sealkid's going to be the first one found. Slowed down. Yoki is cutting through. Gets the long-range burrow strike. He actually went to level 3 there, just to be able to get that extra initiation, and the Soul Ring definitely paying off, even if he didn't use it there. He'll now will go into a Blink Dagger to help out the top lane.
Yeah, Resolution TP top, he's looking for the Tornado. You connect with the Tornado, you get a kill, and it hits on 2, so maybe both of them will go down.
Yeah, another silence on a Sealkid, great setup, and they try and go for more. In fact, they do manage to take him out with an Omni Slash being committed. Heavy amount of commitment there from Empire in order to get both of those kills. But is still looking to chase him down. Yoki's got a burrow strike up, though. Not sure if they could go for this one. Really farther down, Eric gets a couple of races out. Resolution hits the Tornado. They get low, jump in. Limp gets silenced, so no stun out from him, but he gets a bash on Aloha Dance, gets the kill. Calling Blade goes out. Now Yonasamfan wants some more. He always want to fly, but can he catch up? Era, nuke 1 onto Yoki. Nuke 2 with the right click with the minus armor and double damage. An insane amount of damage coming out from Era. And that is going to be, he's going to rotate behind the tower here, and that's when Resolution's going to make his jump. 3 right clicks, or 2 right clicks in a Tornado, I guess. And Limp, who tries to get the stun out there, blinks a little bit too far, and Resolution will now, he's got phase boots plus Ghost Walk. He can get some extra movement speed out of that one. Limp, unless he's really lucky with the bashes, he needs a bash right now. Doesn't get it, will be forced to deny. Oh, wow, a creep actually got it there. Hanskin gets the Hex on Aloha Dance, jump in from Limp, quickly blowing up that one hero with Arrow coming in on the side. Yule Scepter, but he's silenced up. Can't go for the Requiem of Souls. Not going to be able to get that kill, and they are going to be forced back here.
Of his Orchid, and that's when kills really start racking up for Empire. So they still have some room to bring this one back, and we're actually seeing some word wars that will be engaged upon.
Yeah, jump in, calling a Silent. Can they pop him? No, Yoki gets the double one, and now Silent is going to be able to spin to win. Not going to be chopped down as EMP kills the mana of the side of Limp and Sealkid. They're going to drop Sealkid here. The heal goes out just in time, but I'm sure he'll still die as Yoki blinks forward. Actually, Era gives him a little bit more room, but the Lightning Bolt finishes him off, and now Era's in some trouble. He gets a bit too close to the sun. He needs some TPs in. Lion's going to come in. He's got the opportunity, but doesn't make the jump just yet. Now Yoki comes in. 2-man burrow. That's a beautiful setup. Hanskin's going to go down. Era still left here. 5 seconds. The Lightning Bolt comes in. Not quite enough damage by itself, but Yoki, he's got the Blink Dagger. Never mind. The Zeus with the Arc Lightning is able to get the kill on the left-hand side. Limp, he came in, went for Always Want to Fly, but Silent still got the Omni Slash. NiP ends up dying. Empire running over NiP after NiP member. Yonasamfan keeps on going, trying to go for Skywrath Mage, hoping to get the chop, but it's not enough. The Quaz build from Empire is taking him down. Yonasamfan does finally get in range, but the Shallow Grave goes out. Yonasamfan surrounded here, should be going down. I doubt he's going to be able to get the call, sure enough. No way. Silent also picks up the kill on Dazzle. What was that? That was like a 7 for 2 or something ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't even rack that all up.
This a few times with a very aggressive tanking, as you said. You pick up the Soul Ring, you roam around. Knowing that he's going for that kind of playstyle, do you think he should have gone for Epicenter a bit sooner instead of maxing out that Sandstorm?
I do feel that, but only in the context of the heroes he's up against. The Slaughter Crush, the Axe Call, the Earth Spike, a lot of different ways to cancel out that Sandstorm. He's not going to just sit there and cast the spell, and yeah, very sad for the Lion. Extended time, the Sandstorm really, like, it shows its value when you get to channel it for more than 4 or 5 seconds, and in this case, he's been channeling it for maybe 2 or 3. It's not bad, but it's not kills.
The kills, they gave so many kills to Empire, they allowed them to make a comeback. And now Empire going to continue this aggression now that they have the Orchid finished up on Resolution. He's got the heals ready to go. Era sitting on the side with a double damage. Got the Vanguard reinitiation. Resolution needs to be able to hit the Tornado here. The damage comes out. They take out the Axe. And now they get the Yule Scepter on the Era. No, that was a self-Yule Scepter. Resolution trying to get away is going to be taken out by the Finger of Death. Plus the right clicks of Era. The rest of Empire now start backing themselves up. They made a trade-off there. They don't want to fight anymore. 7-15 in the for a Midas, and he's almost got it too. Another 300 gold, and he will have that complete. So he'll start making a pretty good jump in net worth, going from that kind of hard 5 to an actual Valuable core. Going in later on, jump in, gonna be able to find Hanskin. Quick kill there. Jonas fun. They slow him down with the concussive shot, but nothing more. Empire need to be careful here. Nice tornado set up from Resolution. Limp. There's no way he wants to jump that one. Era. Requiem of Souls being baited out. He's gonna try for a go with big one, two-man stun. They do a huge amount of damage there, but at the same time, Yukuryu found the initiation. They're gonna be forced back though. Silent proves the spin, tries to get out, but another cooling blade chop. They go from hero to hero. Now it's Ninjas in Pajamas' turn to be able to get kill after kill as they take one and wipe Empire one by one. What a call there from Jonas Fun. Gets the double. And a 5-man wipe right outside the Rose Walk. They see Era right now. The rotation is going to come in time, but do they actually have enough damage? Era managed to make the blink away. Silent is there with the Omni Slash. They lead with the stun. Omni Slash not even necessary, it seems. They're going to be able to get this kill without a problem. Big amount of damage on the Empire members, but countered out by the healing ward quite easily.
Yeah, so a good pick off there. Just a hunch. Hops, whilst in Viz, and the courier should be going down.
Bye-bye. Snowl. Snowell, however you want to pronounce it. Oh, Limp. That was not the play. Now Resolution, whoop, gets over the cliff. We've seen Empire use that cliff all day, every day. Too many kills, just a couple of pickoffs in there for NiP. Oh, do they actually get him? Omni Slash bouncing around. The tornado goes out, holding some of these heroes in place. Yoki is found, forced that forward. Not going to be enough to save him. Oh, nope, not quite enough. Limp is able to get those kills. He's being right-clicked down quite heavily. In fact, his BKB fades. He blinks himself away. Requiem of Souls onto Juggernaut, able to finish him off. Jonas Vaughn looking for more. Force step forward, slowing down, always want to fly. That should be another pick off there, as I don't think Resolution has anything to save him. All he's got is a cold snap right now. That's not even possible. So, Jonas Vaughn, I mean, he's got nothing to worry about, right? Even if he doesn't get close enough to get this kill, there's no fear of reprisal at this point.
Yeah, there's really very little that Empire can do in this position. They started that off okay, bringing down the axe immediately, and they did force him to buy back, but that's just it. You took down the tankiest hero, you committed a couple of good spells, and
Raxes. They've also established...
I want to real quick go back to the glyph that was used earlier, and they could have minimized almost all the damage on the tier 3, but...
Yeah. Seal Kid, whoa. Smoke pops. They're going to be able to grab on the right-hand side. Hanskin, quick kill there. No disables out from mid. Resolution, oh dear. Force staff, not quite he wanted. They do have the epicenter going down. BKB already activated. Oh, they leave Resolution to die. Silent, meanwhile, pops his Manta, going for Era, but can't quite get him yet. He does have Omni Slash up in 10 seconds. Seal Kid's quite low. Goes for that one. Easily gets it. Limp, though, is looking to be able to counter-initiate. The Manta is stopping his blink and stun. Will be able to stun, but Silent responds. Limp jumping quite low, but not quite low enough to get the kill. Meanwhile, Era does end up dying in the end, and nobody dies to that death animation farther up. Always want to fly, always want to die, but he's baiting out Jonas some fun. He's probably going to go down here. Silent sees him. They get the stun onto him. They're actually going to try and go for this one. They get it too. The two-man stun out from Yoki. He's able to get a return kill, but Yoki's going to end up dying. Jonas Savant doesn't have the mana to be able to finish him off with the cooling blade, but will right-click him down. Aloha Dance get that return kill. It's now support versus support. Lion is the first one to blink in the game of support chicken.
Be able to go for Roche. If they can just find a way to stop the epicenter, Roche is easy pickings for NiP, whether or not that choke point is dangerous. And they're actually just trying to loop around. They still have so much smoke left, so that although the Thunder God's Wrath scouted out the position of NiP earlier, they just draw on the map and say, we have enough time to still go for another movement. And while they're waiting for them to walk into the Roche bed, they'll scout it out, see nothing, and suddenly the initiation.
Yeah, Aloha Dan's going to be the first target. Good force staff as a response. Omni Slash stays on Limp, but now bounces over to Era. They're going to be able to get the call to intercept. Silent now with all that minus armor. It's going to be blown up. The Requiem doesn't hit him. Silent is able to get off the healing ward, but doesn't manage to stay alive. The Tornado comes in with the interception, but not good enough. Yoki does have a stun up in 2 seconds. Resolution barely kept alive here. Dual Scepter onto the Sand King. They could try and reinitiate if they really have some big ones between their legs, but Resolution is so low. Sure enough, he's going to go for it. Cold Snap. Couple of hits, follow-up, stun, and they are keeping themselves alive with that healing ward as well that Juggernaut placed earlier. Era is actually now orchided up, Deafening Blast, and he's going to end up falling. Jonas Fun with the interjection, though, is going to be able to get the kill on Resolution. Now Yoki versus Jonas Fun. Well, I don't think this is a fight that's going to go anywhere. Neither one of them can kill each other, I don't think.
Hungers the creep to run a little bit faster. Yoku has Soul Ring and Magic Wand. He can actually look for it, but can't keep the Blink Dagger on cooldown. So it is a full disengage. Yoki, what are you doing, man? This is madness. This is insane.
Why? He has to hit like 5. He has to hit like 2 or 3 burrow strikes on Jonas Fun to bring him down. I don't know why he thought he was going to be able to do that, but Yoki just I mean, there's a point where you want
disengage. He could have just kind of hovered near Era and kept him covered, but 12 seconds is a long time for Axe to not be able to reinitiate with Call, and that's the time they needed to kill off Era. So really good conclusion of that fight for Empire, minus the same.
Silent, it's going to be called here. Ninjas in Pajamas, great situation set up onto Silent. They almost lose Jonas some fun. Meanwhile, the Skyrath Mage dies to the Blade Mill. Tornado to intercept, but BKB activated. His Limp sees it coming. Omni Slash goes off. Going on to Limp. Can Silent actually disengage? Not in time anyway. Deafening Blast onto 2. Goes for the kill on Hanskin. Resolution, though, has the minus armor on him and is not going to be getting away from Era or Limp. They get 3 kills out of that engagement. And I'm not sure if Resolution, again, perhaps too aggressive, gets a pick off on a support, but loses his life. And now Aloha Dance can't get back to the base in time. NiP will now push uphill.
No, I mean, as long as they have the amp damage on Sand King, they'll know when he smokes up, they'll know that he's going to be looking for that epi, and they can walk away as needed. But it's just, buyback from Resolution is going to
goes in with a deafening blast. I mean, he's got to buy time, sure, but there's buying time and there's suicide bombing into the enemy. Resolution trying to get away from Limp, but going to be able to hit by the stun. Yoki's coming in. He has the epicenter to be able to intercept, but they've already lost Resolution. Limp is going to go down in exchange. No, the BKB Shallow Grave keeps him alive. Yoki ends up dying as Era now fearlessly blinks into the base. Gonna get another one. Always want to fly. Goes down. Silent. Fighting up against the Yule Scepter. The call's going to come out. Not quite in time. They are going to be able to get the kill on the side, though. Limp dies to the Manta Illusions. What? Era. BKB's on his way out. Blink away. And Empire trying to catch up. Aloha Dance on the front, trying to get that Yule Scepter. Gives vision. They still have the Omni Slash up. Yoki. They need to sit back, though. Meanwhile, they're middle lane. You got some Axe Illusions beating out the tier 3 tower. Missed call. Aloha Dance. Again, a bit far out there. Get the stun onto Yoki. Jonas Sampan doesn't actually have a call or anything yet, but Yoki drops low. Not low enough. They back up. 34-31.
Now they've exhausted the buyback on the Sand King as...
I can't believe they're sticking around this area for so long. Like, they know it's a smoke up. And Always Want to Fly almost gets found. Slowed down, trying to get some distance, but he needs Force Staff help. They also need a Tornado. Limp. Blink Dagger up in 3 seconds, but it looks... Oh, Era's actually going to make the jump. 2 shots to the Skyrath Mage. And now Resolution's going to be jumped on as well. No escape either. Hex on a Silent. It's Empire. They're out. They are losing hero after hero. Silent tries to get away with a spin, but right clicks. Manta not going to survive. The Scotty is just too much. He falls over, and Yoki, the Sand King, is going to be forced back to the fountain with no buybacks. That's NiP. They may not be able to end the game in this 70 seconds, but they'll certainly be able to cripple the enemy to a point.
Sign me up.
All right, so Era starts going for the tier 3 in the top tower. They do make the jump onto Zeus. Yoki unable to stop that one. Limp the BKB still strong enough. They'll get both sets of racks, and they've got Zeus down for 70 seconds. So this is going to be a 4 versus 5 fight if NiP choose to force it at the top lane as they start going for Megas. They've just lost the Aegis, though, and they may choose to play the more conservative route.
Yeah, I mean, with the lane advantage, there's no reason to...
He's got Force Staff, Crimson Guard, BKB, Boots of Travel. This guy, the world is his oyster right now. He's going to jump on a Resolution with the Boots of Travel in. They could actually fight this one. Era makes it come in, and never mind. Good God, Jonas Sampan just took him out solo with Blade Mail and all those creeps around him. Who needs Era? Carry Axe. 45.5 minutes in. They've got a full minute where the Resolution Invoker is down. Ninjas in Pajamas. They don't need to wait for Roshan. They can just push in. Era, they almost get him, but the Shallow Grave is going to be enough to keep him alive. Now the Omni Slash bouncing around between the 2 tankiest of the heroes. Limp is dropping quite low, and maybe Silent can actually get this kill. Aloha Dance still alive, but the Culling Blade finishes him off now. Jonas Sampan chased down by Silent, but he's so damn tanky in the back, though. The rest of NiP don't really want to fight too much. Era is too low to really go for it. Rod of Atos on Silent. Pops out. Yoki managed to get the stun onto Hanskin, but they don't have any follow-up stuns. Doesn't seem like they feel confident enough to be able to grab it. Jonas Sampan, Era gonna pop the BKB, force-staffing him in, but no! Era actually doesn't manage to get off a good ultimate there. I'm not sure if that was an animation glitch or what, but Yoki is now gonna be found as well. They right-click down the Juggernaut. They get the kill on Yoki. Empire, Resolution's back. And the buyback there is from the Sand King as well. Ninjas in Pajamas not gonna try and force it just yet. They sit back. Still got Roshan up in 20 seconds if they want to, but... What the hell happened to the Requiem of Souls? Did you see that, Blaze?
I have no idea, honestly. That was weird.
There was no animation. I'm not sure, and I didn't see a burst of damage either.
If you get stunned while you're casting it, the second should still, like, you don't really wind it up again and you just kind of explodes out of you, but it was still really weird. Now resolution, oh, that's the one catch I couldn't afford, and I think that's pretty much GG. Oh man, this team fight just was broken down really quickly. If the Zeus had gotten his second ultimate out, actually Arrow would have died like 2 minutes ago, but the Zeus died, refreshed, getting killed, dunked down by the axe, and you know, Arrow has been alive this whole time to finish the job. Game from NiP, and obviously just another great show of dominance when it comes down to those mid to late game team fights.
All right, guys, we're going to a game number 5, the best of 5 finals. Empire starting off with 2 wins. Really thought it was going to be a short series, but Ninjas in Pajamas have made the comeback. Short break, and we will see the